Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Potential Employer Report for the Neenah Joint School District. My name is Melissa Coyle, and I will be walking you through some of the things you may be looking for in a school district as an elementary school teacher. We'll be focusing again today on the Neenah Joint School District, which is in the heart of the Fox Valley and surrounding towns and villages. What do you want from your employer? Today we're going to be looking at the four main characteristics that I will be looking for upon graduation in a school district as an elementary education teacher. Today again we'll be looking at the Neenah Joint School District, and we're going to be looking at the things that I will be seeking out the most in an employer. What is the employer going to do for you to get you to be part of their team? How are they going to support you? The first area we are going to look at today will be staff, health, and wellness. How will the district or your employer, for those who are not teaching, how are they going to support you in your health? How are they going to take care of you as a person to make sure you're able to perform all of the duties that you need to be performing for them? The next area will be income and job security. Don't get me wrong, it's not all about the money. Especially being a teacher, you really need to be in it because you love what you're doing. However, you still have families, you still have people to take care of. And I want that job security. I want to know that I'm working for a district that's going to be around and be supporting the community. Next would be child resources and outcomes. What is the district doing to support all of the children in the district? How are the children developing? Where are we seeing them after we are using all of these valuable resources? And lastly, today we will be talking about community outreach and connection. What does the school district do with the community to get the two together, to work as one between the community and the district itself? Area number one, today we'll talk about staff, health, and wellness. Health and wellness are so important, not only for the staff, but for the children as well. In my research, I did find that the Neenah Joint School District is very committed to the needs of their staff and the children. There are multiple programs in place that make sure there is succession for all. The first will be the Health and Wellness Center. They have their very own Health and Wellness Center for their staff and the families, anyone 6 months and older. The employees can get the same services that they would from their primary health care provider, including physical therapy. The next thing we would talk about will be another new program, Healthy You. This provides enriching activities for the employees to focus on the employee as a whole person. These are offered online and in person, and it's going to be yoga, meditating, things that take care of the person as a whole. The next area we will talk about, we have gym memberships. The YMCA and area gyms offer discounts for the Neenah Joint School District employees to exercise and get themselves going and just keeping themselves healthy so they can be great teachers. And the last thing I have for health and wellness is the Platinum Wellness Award. This award is from the Wellness Council of America, and this is the first year that the Neenah Joint School District was honored with this award. This award shows that the district focuses not only on the healthy well-being, but the financial and the mental wellness of its employees as well. You need to be well as an educator in any job that you have. You need to be well before you can commit to helping your employer or helping your family or helping anyone. So I think it's great that the Neenah Joint School District seems to go above and beyond in caring for their employees. Income and job security, another area very important when researching a potential employer. You want to make sure you're going to be compensated for your time and your value that you're putting into this position, as well as know that you can be secure in your job, that there is not a lot of turnover, and that this district is going to be moving forward. The first we'll look at will be rave reviews. When researching the Neenah Joint School District, the staff, both past and present, had great things to say about the Neenah Joint School District and how much they put into their staff and the effort that they put into the children as well, and that they're really there for the whole person. The next area that we'll look at will be the growth of the district. Is the district growing? And in fact, Neenah is growing quite largely. They are building a $155 million high school, and they will be turning the current high school building into an intermediate school for 5th and 6th grade, and then a middle school for 7th and 8th grade, which will free up another middle school to be turned into an elementary school for the incoming children, which is great. The Wisconsin median salary is going to be another area I looked at. This is going to kind of give us an idea about the income, and we will go to the next slide and give you a close-up view so you can see just where we are in Wisconsin. The annual mean wage of elementary teachers. If you look at, I blew up the picture so you could see a little bit better. If you look here, you can see where Wisconsin is on the map, and then we have the color coding on the side. And of the 4 different income levels, Wisconsin ranks pretty high with number 2. So that is good for income-wise. Now every district is going to be different, but it does give me that reassurance that Wisconsin is actually, in fact, going to be a great place for me to teach. Child resources and outcomes, a very important area to look at when researching an education program to work for. I wholeheartedly believe that all of the children in your care, regardless of their ability, deserve the best chance to succeed. I need to be able to have the resources at hand to be able to give these children what they need to succeed and to track their outcomes and see what we can do to get them where they do need to be. The first thing we'll look at are developmental screenings. Early on with the Child Find program, the Neenah Joint School District is alerted if there is a child who may need an early intervention, who will need some extra developmental help getting where they need to be before they hit that school age level. So before they come into 4K or kindergarten, they're not already behind and struggling. Great resource. The next area that we'll look at are the learner programs. The learner programs are amazing, both for learning and mental health. The Gifted and Talented and Magnet program are great to challenge children who are already above their grade level. Then the HOPE program is for mental health of students in the whole district with campus counseling, which is amazing to be able to offer in-school counseling. And then there's the special education, autism, and English learners, and the list goes on with resources for children. The next area we'll look at is at-risk programs. The Neenah Joint School District prides themselves on the outcomes of the students, and they want all of the children to be able to have that chance to graduate. And that goes the other way with children who are advanced. They have a very diversified curriculum with AP courses and alternative courses and support courses for the health industry, information technology, business, and they offer many extracurricular activities as well. Social development is another very important area, especially in high school, in every level actually. But what I like building up to high school is that they start with that social development at such a young age. The district works together with all of their extracurricular activities and their different clubs, so there's something that can be inclusive to everyone. So everyone in the district, be it a 4K child or a senior in high school, there's somewhere that they can fit in and let their abilities shine. This district has phenomenal reviews as well from parents saying how much the principals care, and they're always available for the student and staff, and there's always great teamworking. The staff truly appreciates the children and the families, and they really care about what they're doing. And that is such an important thing when you have that connection with the families that you're working with in your classroom, as well as with your administrative staff. when you're working as one big whole to help children succeed. This brings us to the last characteristic that I am looking for in a school district, and that is community outreach and connection. The involvement in the community that I work with is going to be crucial to my development in education. Being able to have the resources I need for my children in my care, for the families I'm working with, and for the staff as well, is very beneficial. The first thing we will look at will be the passion for excellence. The Neenah Joint School District awards a local community member who strives to put in that commitment of excellence into the public school system. Every year awards someone a Passion for Excellence award, which is wonderful. Thanking that community member for being part of the school district. The other area that I want to look at are just the community resources themselves. The Neenah Joint School District has a webpage of resources that the families can go to and look at. But even beyond that, it's great to know as an educator that if I do have a family who has a need and doesn't know where to go, I can help connect them with where they can get help in the community, and vice versa. If I have a family who wants to give or has a special area of expertise that they can help with, that I can get the families connected with each other and connected through the community. It's great that the Neenah Joint School District and the community work together so well with each other and support each other back and forth, whether it's alumni, new families, or people that aren't even part of the school district as far as the education, but they're still supportive of that Neenah Joint School District. At the end of the day, researching employers is going to be something that it could be difficult upon graduation. Finding the right school district, finding the right doctor's office, it doesn't have to be education. This can be any career you're looking for. At the end of the day, you need to make sure that you've done your due diligence and you've researched that company. You want to be a fit for them as they are a fit for you. Do you have a plan for your success? Oddly enough, I thought I had the best plan for my success, and I wasn't sure Neenah was going to. And in the very last minutes of my research, I found a PDF from the Neenah Joint School District that was entitled Plan for Success. Their plan included student learning and achievement, people, fiscal responsibility, and partnerships with communication. These were, not word for word, but these are identical characteristics, the 4 things that we talked about today. Are you willing to settle? Would I be willing to settle for a district that only has 1 or 2 or 3 of the characteristics? Going into this research, I wasn't sure Neenah was a school district that I could see myself working in, and that is why I picked this school. But when I got to my last bit of research and found that the 4 things they pride themselves on every day are the same characteristics that I'm looking for in an employer, I really think they will be someone worth checking out. Thank you everyone so much for joining my review of the Neenah Joint School District. Just remember, when you're looking for the job that's right for you, never settle for less. At the end of the day, you get to decide if you accept that job. Don't settle for any job that does not offer the same characteristics that you're looking for.